Oh shit, here we go again. Home's out that way somewhere. Toowoomba and Dalby's out that way somewhere. And yeah, so I took the radiator cap off because it's cold. That little hose down there that's got the little hose clamp on it, it's got a hole in it. So that's got to be replaced. But we've got a blockage somewhere. Because if the radiator's cold and I've got water in there, but the temp on the motor's telling me that it's getting hot, I'm assuming we've got a radiator blockage or the water pump's not pumping. So yeah, I think we've got a dodgy water pump. I'm thinking a water pump is rooted. A dodgy water pump, I think. But I'm going to go home when I get back on the road. I'm going to cradle it without the radiator cap on. And I'm going to cradle it home, get it home, because I've got a dog in the car and Oscar doesn't like the heat sitting out here. So I don't want a dead dog on my hands. So I'm going to try and get this home, and yeah, I've got some steam coming out of that, but it's cold to touch. So funny things are happening to this BT50. Anyway, let's see what it is. And yeah, I haven't been on channel for a while, YouTube, and I apologise. Like I've been moving, of course, as you can see, and my Falcon shit itself, and I sold that, and the guy that brought it, he got another gearbox for it, and then about half an hour I was driving, the gearbox that he put in it shit itself and did a milkshake. So I'm happy that I got rid of that Falcon, but unfortunately there's something wrong with that car, and yeah, so but now buying this, I'm buying somebody else's problems, obviously, and I've got to get my finger out and try and work it out. You can see that side of the motor's nice and clean and sorted. It's just all this side, and it's a turbo, so it's got could be turbo issues, I don't know. There's a Kiwi guy, New Zealand guy, that does LS's. He puts LS1s in these, converts the diesels over to petrol, and sticks LS. Sticks the Commodore motors in them. Unfortunately, the Baron motors just don't fit. They're too long. If it was a Nissan, it'd fit. But Mazdas are a little bit short in that engine bay. Anyway, wish me luck, and I'll get back to you a little bit later when I get home. Well, that's not a good view. Yeah. Waiting for a tilt tray, mate. Waiting for a tilt tray. Out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Yep, out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, waiting for a tilt tray. I'm gonna crank it over so you can hear it. Ready? Oops. Yeah, good morning YouTube. Breezy here. As usual. Oh, it's been a while, but yesterday I sat out on the highway with the trailer hooked to a BT50. There's my number plate, as you can see. The hitch is now covered in dirt because the tilt tray was so steep. But yeah, he got me home. I'm going to do a shout out to him because he was awesome. So I've done some Googling and I know it's a blown head gasket for a start because we got no compression. So all this rusty stuff, probably a good time to do a head gasket anyway, and a good radiator flush on the radiator while it's out. Check all the hoses, probably put new hoses on, and do a engine engine clean as well. I could send it to a mechanic, but then that's just more money that I don't really want to fork out. Just looking at the timing cover, we got a bolt down there that hasn't even been done up. I don't know how long. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the water pump failed. Yesterday the radiator cap was actually cold. I got a leak down here on a hose. Steam was coming out through a hose. Yeah, there's a couple of different tell sign. Oh, whatever the word is. There's a couple of different signs that could have led to a head gasket going. The temperature didn't really rise until we got to Dalby. I pulled over, waited for it to cool down, started it up, put water in it. It's even got water in it here, but yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't have any compression. So yeah. So I don't know. The head could be cracked. There's all sorts of different things. This is diesel, of course. It's a 3 litre. Yeah, I could probably pull the motor out and stick another motor in. I'm gonna look at different options first. Yeah, so diesels go further when you're driving long distance. But yeah, there's different factors I want to put into it. Do I want to do a conversion? Yeah, no. If I had the money, I wouldn't even be like if I was going to do a conversion, I might as well just go and get a different vehicle. I wanted a ute for reasons of just throwing firewood and stuff in the back and bringing it home and, doing what I want to do. Like this, just throwing stuff in the back of it, and, if it spills on the back, well, it spills on the back. You don't have to worry about carpet and stuff, I don't want a luxurious car. If I wanted a luxurious car, I probably would have went a luxurious car. The FG shot itself. The young guy that decided to get it for his family, I did warn him that the Falcon had it in for me. That was the second gearbox for me. He went home and put a gearbox in and drove it for half an hour, and it did a milkshake. So he got rid of the Falcon too. So that's where I am at the moment, contemplating on what I should do. Do I tear it down? It's a good ute. I've spent money on it. One of me mechanics has just fixed up some front end stuff to get it roadworthy. I've got some other tyres there that I've got to get and replace this one here, because this one here is shit, as you can see. It's got good tyres on the back, but I might as well just it might be a project, and I might just have to get myself another little run around while I'm doing this one. So if anyone out there in the land of Dalby or whatever's got a BT50 2010 model, built December 2010, and you got a spare diesel engine, by all means hit me up. We'll work something out. But yeah, and a big shout out to Young's Tilt Train, Steve Young. If you're in the Darling Downs or Western Darling Downs region of Dalby, Miles, any of those areas, and you're travelling through and you have automotive problems, or you need a shipping container moved, 20-foot shipping containers, up to 14-ton carry capacity, 6.5-ton trailers moved. He does that. So give Steve Young a call. There's his number. Don't prank him with calls or nothing, because he does do long hours. But yeah, so Steve Young is the man to call if you need an urgent pickup. He's helped me out. I was out on the highway for a couple of hours, and thanks to roadside assist, he got me back here, and he didn't drop me vehicle like the last company did. I won't mention the towing company, but the female driver dropped the FG 3 feet off the ground, off a tilt tray onto the concrete, and it came down hard on its chassis rail. So but yeah, she knows who she is. But anyway, I've got to go and unload this. Plants don't stay alive tied to the back of a ute. And we'll try and bring the action again as soon as we can. I've been a bit slack. Maybe I should have pulled my camera out yesterday while I was sitting there waiting, taking some photos of the big rigs going past. I totally forgot I had a camera on board. Anyway, take care, and we'll catch up with you again soon. Bye.